This is day 5 of being homeless. I have $20 to my name. That was the voice of a young woman on TikTok, her life packed into her car. Her story is becoming all too common. You do everything right. School, job, saving. But rent climbs, student loans pile up, and wages lag behind. The dream of homeownership keeps slipping further away. Why is the American dream of owning a home turning into a financial trap? Why does it feel like the system is rigged? The answer may not be about what you're doing wrong, but where you're trying to do it. In this video, we'll look at 5 states experts say don't live there, and why you rarely hear this on TV. Let's start with Connecticut, a state of charming towns and old money now quietly declining. Once a powerhouse, Connecticut is losing people year after year. The population stagnates and the slow exodus is draining the state's energy. Major corporations like General Electric have left, taking jobs and prestige with them. As companies go, the tax base shrinks and taxes rise to fill the gap. Connecticut now has some of the highest income and property taxes in the country. It's a vicious cycle. Higher taxes drive more people out, shrinking the tax base further. For young professionals, the job market is weak and the cost of living is suffocating. Retirees face high property taxes that turn paid-off homes into burdens. The result? An aging population, a shrinking workforce, and a growing reliance on government services. The state is stuck. Assets like good schools and scenery aren't enough to reverse the trend. Without bold policy changes, the decline will continue. Connecticut's story is a warning. Past glories can't save a state from present realities. The exodus is a vote of no confidence. As you look at the beautiful homes and leafy suburbs, ask, is this a vibrant community or a museum of a bygone era? For many, the answer is clear. They're leaving for better opportunities. The silence left behind is Connecticut's new reality. The question is, can it change course before it's too late? Or will it keep fading quietly into the background? If Connecticut is quietly declining, New Jersey is being aggressively squeezed, especially by property taxes. New Jersey has the highest property taxes in the country. Homeowners pay, on average, over $10,000 a year, sometimes much more. Even after paying off your mortgage, you're still on the hook for thousands every year. It's like renting your own home from the state. This relentless tax burden makes housing unaffordable and drains family wealth. The result? People are leaving, especially retirees and higher earners. They move to states like Florida or Tennessee, where their money goes further. As the tax base erodes, New Jersey raises taxes even more, tightening the squeeze. The cycle accelerates. Higher taxes drive more people out, shrinking the base further. Defenders point to great schools and services, but residents are asking if the price is worth it. Many feel trapped, torn between community ties and crushing costs. The housing market suffers too. High taxes scare off buyers and suppress home values. How long can this model last before it collapses under its own weight? For anyone considering New Jersey, the math is simple. Add up the taxes and ask if it's worth it. For many, the answer is no. The squeeze is too tight, and the promise of a better life elsewhere is too tempting. New Jersey is a real-time experiment in how much people will tolerate before they leave. The exodus is growing. The question is, who will be left to pay the bill? Illinois, especially Chicago, is in a full-blown financial spiral. The state faces crippling public debt, sky-high property taxes, a shrinking job market, and a steady exodus of people and businesses. The core problem: unfunded pension liabilities, promises made to public workers without the money to pay them. Now, the bills are due, and the debt is astronomical. To cope, Illinois raises taxes, property and income, making life unaffordable for many. Major companies like Citadel, Boeing, and Caterpillar have left, taking jobs and tax revenue with them. The message is clear. Illinois is not a good place for business or wealth. The population is shrinking, especially among high earners. the very people needed to fund the state's budget. As they leave, the tax burden falls on those who remain, mostly middle and lower income residents. Services get cut, infrastructure crumbles, and quality of life declines. The spiral accelerates. Fewer people, higher taxes, more cuts, more departures. For those left behind, uncertainty is constant. Will property values collapse? Will taxes keep rising? Will jobs disappear? Illinois is a warning about the cost of fiscal irresponsibility. You can't tax your way out of a hole this deep. The state's leadership has shown little ability to change course. For anyone thinking about their future, Illinois is a significant risk. The financial spiral is accelerating and the burden falls on those who stay. The question is, for how much longer? Will Illinois find a way out or keep spiraling down? The answer will shape the future for millions. For now, the exodus continues. New York City has always been the center of ambition and opportunity, but beneath the bright lights, a slow bleed is underway, driven by cost. New York's tax burden is legendary: high income, sales, and property taxes. For years, people paid the New York premium for opportunity, but remote work changed everything. Why pay sky-high taxes for a tiny apartment when you can work from a spacious home in Florida or Texas? The result? New York leads the nation in population loss, and billions in taxable income are leaving every year. The state's budget relies on a small group of top earners. When they leave, the hole is massive. The response? Raise taxes on those who remain, pushing more to consider leaving. For most New Yorkers, housing is crushingly expensive. The middle class is being hollowed out, leaving a city of extremes. Small businesses close, families move out, and the state's character changes. The slow bleed is a referendum on the New York model. People are voting with their feet for a more affordable life elsewhere. The question is, can New York stop the bleeding, or is the exodus just beginning? California, the Golden State, was once the ultimate symbol of the American dream. Today, for millions, that dream is impossibly expensive. California is the most expensive state to live in. Housing costs are astronomical. In coastal cities, the median home price is over $1 million. Home ownership is out of reach for most, creating a generation of permanent renters. Add in the highest state income tax in the nation, plus high sales and gas taxes, and the cost of living is overwhelming. The middle class is being pushed out. Families sell and move to Arizona, Nevada, or Texas for a better life. California is becoming a state of the super rich and the poor, with a shrinking middle class. The state's economy is like a Ferrari, powerful, but expensive to fuel and maintain. The fuel is tax revenue from a handful of tech companies and high earners. But when tech stumbles or the wealthy leave, the system falters. The budget swings wildly, and the public pension system is underfunded, a fiscal time bomb. The consequences are everywhere. A homelessness crisis, declining quality of life, and growing inequality. For the first time, California is losing population. The dream is no longer enough to overcome the cost. The state's children and grandchildren are leaving for a future they can afford. California is still innovative and beautiful, but it's also a cautionary tale. The dream is now behind a velvet rope, with a price tag most can't pay. The Golden State is losing its shine for the people who built it. The question is, can California reinvent itself? Or will the exodus continue? The answer will define the next chapter of the American dream. For now, the dream is slipping away. So, is anyone doing it right? Yes. States like Texas, Florida, Tennessee, Arizona, and North Carolina are booming. Their formula: low taxes, business-friendly policies, and job growth. People and businesses are moving where they're treated best. Your home isn't a guaranteed retirement fund. Its value depends on people, jobs, and policy. If your state is driving people away, your biggest asset is at risk. Be a student of these trends. Ask, does your state still offer opportunity and a future? If you've left one of these 5 states, what made you decide? Share your story below. If you found this video helpful, subscribe and share it with a friend. This isn't personal financial advice. Do your own research. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay smart, and make decisions you won't regret.